There we go. I think that's fine. Yeah, that's better.
That's better. And it's focusing on us. It's not going out to the background.
It's not showing focus peaking. It's on autofocus. It's got your eye in a square.
That's all right. If it's got my
But
own square.
I don't have the peaking on it.
It's got peaking on here.
Oh, okay.
You can see the yellow?
Oh, yeah, okay. All right, cool. There we go.
Cool. Okay.
You're most likely going to keep all of that in, aren't you?
Keep all of what in?
All of that.
No, I would never do that to you.
Hi, guys.
Never ever would I do that to you. I'd never put on the stuff that you're mucking around with before we go live. Although it's not really live.
Hi, guys. We're in Miami, bitch. So yes, we've made it here. It's bloody humid.
It's not. No, it's more humid in friggin' New York.
Well, New York was humid as well, but it's humid here.
You were friggin' putting on a hoodie last night.
No, because inside the AC is like...
The same temperature as I have the heater at my home.
No, because you turned it up, but it was cold. I was cold.
Cold?
I was cold and I had a hoodie on.
Bird.
But, no, it's bloody hot out there. Especially because we went out shopping today.
I didn't know it was that hot out there. It was just bright. I should have brought my sunglasses.
You don't wear sunglasses.
I have clip-ons to go on mine.
You old man.
No, because then you don't have to get prescription. They came with these.
You're such an old man.
They're Paris designer clip-ons, thank you very much.
You're still such an
It's
old man.
not an old man. It's not like they're sticking out a foot in front like those...
Old man.
Oh, look at you talk, old lady.
I am. But I embrace it, whereas you get offended, which is why I say it. But we went out shopping today and...
3/4 of Florida is closed.
Well, not Florida, just Miami.
Or Miami.
It was South Beach. We went...
South... Yeah,
we went down to this, like, shopping area.
How many shops?
So many shops are, like, for lease and closed, and it's kind of depressing.
It was a bit depressing. Like, still got there's still a few shops. I think Gucci had a store. Victoria's Secret still had a store. Urban Outfitters. There was a couple of... So it wasn't like... But there's a lot of those cheaper type...
Yeah, just kind of like trashy.
Trash, $1.
But yeah, a lot of things were closed, which was kind of depressing. But we still managed to get some stuff. Well, I didn't spend any money. Studio supplies.
Studio supplies. I still find it funny that everything in one of the stores that I picked, we ended up buying everything that you picked we didn't buy.
In which store?
Victoria's Secret.
No. That's not
Yes.
true. No, that's not true.
I think it might be true.
Sorry, I found the bra. You didn't find that.
I found the first bra. And you just found... so it was a bra with an extension. It was just a shorter version
So you
of that.
can't... Yeah, but then I found... And
I
we
said
didn't
that
like
would
that.
suit you.
No, but then we didn't like the little longer part. And then I
longer bit.
was like, oh, wait, they have it in
Right.
just the bra. So no, you can't claim
Right,
that.
so you only got one thing, I got three. The slip?
I showed you where they were.
Yes, but you didn't grab one.
No, but I showed you where... Because you're so fussy with your slips. Because we
Fussies.
only have, like, 10 black slips in the studio, but you
But
always
since we
insist
lost
that we
one,
need...
yeah, I haven't been able to find one.
Yes,
and
but
place
this
the
is what
one
I
we
mean.
lost.
So I let you pick, but I showed you where they were. And then the bathing suit... Yes, okay, you found that. But no, you can't claim that you found everything.
I think I did.
No, you didn't. I did.
In the other shop, the nice shop, so Victoria's Secret, everything was made in third world countries.
Well, I don't look at that, but you do. But,
Yeah, I do. Although, is Vietnam a third world country? Maybe not.
I don't know.
Singapore a third world country?
No, absolutely not. Singapore
Right,
is
so
expensive.
I think pink is Singapore. Oh, no, pink was Vietnam. There was another label in there that was Singapore. And then Victoria's Secret was Bangladesh, which I think is a third world.
Might be, I don't know. I don't know, you look at it. I mean, I know you're really, like, strong about that, but...
Oh, no, it does really interest me. But this other store we went into, the first, it was sort of like our boob shirt that I...
Well, the store's called Brandy Melville, and that's also a chain.
Yeah, but made in Switzerland, made in Italy. So everything we bought was made in European countries. And I like that. I like the fact that they aren't polluting the world to make their clothes cheaper so people buy them. And their prices were actually very cheap, actually. Those tops were only $18.
That's not too bad at all.
Yes. Anyway.
Well, I'm surprised. Even like I said to you, when we were there and I was like, that could look cool, that could look cool. And then you were like, what size? And yeah, I'm pretty sure that shop does only have like one size. And then I think like, and that's why I said to you, well, they used to, because I feel like some people started to try and like cancel them because of that. Because it is just like one size, but it is like...
Yeah, but some clothes are only meant to be seen on a certain size. Well, some clothes won't work on sizes.
Well, everything that we bought from there, now that we've done a shoot and I've put on like a majority of it and I've shown you and you've been like, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool. But clearly it all fits me, but that's the size that they sell. They only sell
I think
like...
they also fit Lottie.
Yeah.
Because it's a different size to you because it's stretchy.
It's stretchy, but it is like a small, medium size, and that's their only...
As a designer, there's your mannequin you design for the mannequin. So there's going to be jeans that look amazing on bigger girls and look terrible on small girls because the cut is more for their proportion of their body change.
Yes.
And when you put on a girl that isn't as big, those proportions are different, so the cut's not going to work.
But it's like the same as something that's going to fit a smaller girl if you then put that on
it's not going to...
a big girl. It's proportionally
not
going to work. So I get it, and...
But this is just that whole thing, I don't know. I don't like the world. I think the world is going in the wrong direction. I think the world has got too sensitive to... Well, they have. Everyone's just too sensitive. I think...
The world has.
I think if you're overweight, accept it. There's no... So people make out that, oh, it's my genes. Well, no, it's not your genes because if we go back to when we were hunters and gatherers, nobody was overweight.
No, sorry, I disagree there because some people...
There'll be bigger bones.
That's what I was about to say.
No,
so that is
bones different.
Genes. Like there are people that are going to have bigger frames.
I know, but I showed you
genes.
That picture the other day of an X-ray.
Yeah, but there are certain people that have different frames.
I know, but that
so you
really...
can't say that it's not genes.
Yeah, but still, it was an X-ray of a very oversized person. And their frame was so tiny inside the X-ray, it just looked wrong. It looked so wrong. And then all I do is look at people and think, all right, so that's how wide you are, but your bones would be in here.
Yeah, but I'm more saying that there are people that have different.
Yeah, there's
frames.
people. Yeah, of course, there's people that are very.
Like I have no hips. And if you probably looked at my X-ray, I have
it's going to be people that have, and there's some people have very wide shoulders and things like that. So I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about overall. I don't know. I think everyone has to wear who they are, and everyone has a say in who they are. Yeah, I have visual fat. Oh, what's it? Visual fat? Visual. Can't remember the name of it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You call it beer belly.
Well, yeah, that's...
No, there's actually a name of that fat.
Well, I don't know what that is. I just say that...
So I have that, and...
I know, and then you call yourself fat, and I'm like, you're not fat because look
at...
No,
but I'm fatter than... So
but I'm like, no, look at your arms, your legs and everything. Up until the
age of 35...
You just have this because
I didn't
you
have
like
that when
to drink...
I was 35.
Yeah, because that's Southern comfort.
No, I found out it's not so much Southern comfort.
That's Southern comfort.
That's called bread and pasta and pizza. That's... Like, I eat very healthy. Like, I always have veggies and things like that, but I love bread. I do love bread.
Yeah, it's your kryptonite.
That's my kryptonite. But
and Peter's been trying to keep off it because of been trying to keep down.
Impossible way
and we go to restaurants.
Absolutely impossible.
The second we get to a restaurant, the servers come out and they put down more so in Europe than here in America, but the servers put down bread and Peter's like, and I just look at him like, thought you weren't eating carbs. And he's like, I'm like, kryptonite. And you can't help it. You just go straight for the bread.
No, I was with breakfast yesterday.
Actually, yeah, you didn't eat your bread yesterday.
No,
but
because
that wasn't
cake.
That wasn't bread, that was cake, yeah. That was horrible.
Sorry, Americans, your bread is like cake.
It is. It's like dense and it's like literally cake.
But it is what they eat. It's just, I think the rest of the world has a different thing to bread.
Well, I
So
don't know.
Europe's
Everywhere's
bread
different. But
tastes
yeah.
similar to our bread.
Yeah, but I feel like Europe's bread's more like our sourdough. Would
A little bit. But when the white bread I bought over there was pretty much the same, but they sold it without crust. They had the crust pre-cut off. Remember those packets?
Oh yeah, that was weird.
That is so weird.
Whereas we go back home and we've got tip-top white bread.
Except there's no bread in it. It's just
What, in tip-top?
man-made carbs. I don't know. It's like too pure.
So
I don't know. It's good. It's
well, that's what you always have at your house. Is
yeah.
tip-top, like the toast cut one. Oh,
I must admit,
delish.
yeah, there's a couple of my really kryptonites. If I do a brisket or fried chicken, not that I cook fried chicken very often, but if I do, it has to be white bread. It just has to be that crappiest white bread you can buy because, I don't know, it just does something for it.
Well, it's like my favourite thing is like our tip-top white bread, toast it, butter, Vegemite the proper way. That is like,
Yeah,
crack
I'm a
to me.
sucker for that.
That is like crack to me.
Yeah, the Vegemite, or the most second biggest crack is,
Oh no.
oh,
no.
you've given up drinking.
No.
Oh, no.
No. There will be more.
Next biggest to me is I have a really good butcher, so we always buy leg ham, and he does the smoking of the ham and everything. And with my really sharp chef knives, I can shave it really, really fine.
Oh yeah, and you like
a
putting
pile of I don't know. It's sort of like, you know how if you eat a lettuce leaf and then you shred a lettuce, they taste different. I don't know where
Yes, no,
Right? So
Yeah.
that's something like cheese. If you slice a piece of cheese but then shred a bit of cheese,
yeah.
it seems to have a different taste.
Yeah.
Well, I find a slice of ham or really fine, like super fine shaved ham, it's so much nicer, the shaved ham. I don't know why. There might be some
I think
technical reason for it, but
I get what you're talking
I also
about.
have been enjoying. So I do really like eggs, and I should eat eggs more. But when I eat eggs, I tend to want them on toast. So I've been looking at things like omelettes and that. And the last two people on YouTube that I've found doing omelettes, I've actually really liked the way they do their omelettes. And
Sorry we're talking about food again.
no, we'd never do that. It's a photography channel. I have got photography things to talk about. Bec turned up in America without a bottle opener. And in Australia, a lot of the wine she drinks has screwed tops. Oh, you did that well.
Yes.
I can't believe you. You've got so used to this.
I know.
But she busted her first bottle opener.
Yeah, because it was made of plastic. Yeah,
That's plastic.
No, it's not. It's metal.
Is it? Oh, no, it's metal.
It's metal.
Metal. Taylor Swift.
Oh my God, her
Metal.
new album comes out tomorrow. I'm so excited.
And I can't believe it. They just announced in Florida that the internet's going down tomorrow.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Have you paid money to watch the pre thing?
Well, I was going to book it because she's doing a thing in certain
She's
cinemas.
doing a thing to get money.
Well, certain
Yes.
thing in cinemas
If
that
she
you can
just
go
needs more money.
and do like listen to the album with, and you like can go to the cinema and watch it. And I was going to do it, but I knew you'd hang too much shit on me, so I didn't.
No, you can do it. I'm happy for you
Well,
to
it's
do
probably
it.
sold out now. She's probably already made her money. No, I agree with you. Like,
It's a bit of, yeah, and now pay for this. Now pay. So so if you go there, do you now own the album or you still have to download it?
Yeah, yeah. No, I agree with you. Don't worry. I agree with you. Also, speaking of, so one of the things that I wrote down to talk about. Sorry, I'm probably going to sound like a bit of a bitch here.
Yeah, she is.
What's with, can I have a discount?
No, you've got to do both ends.
But then,
So on
can
one
you
side
give
of
me
the
a
world,
tip?
can you give me a tip? So at one side of the counter, can you give me a tip? The other side of the counter, can you give me a discount? Why can't people just accept this is the price?
Like,
Do you go into Apple and say, can you give me a discount?
I don't think
Do Apple ask for a tip?
I've ever done that. I don't think I've ever actively asked for a discount. Yeah, if I get a discount code or I see that there's something on sale, hell yeah, I'll jump at that. But I don't think I've actually ever in my entire life gone out of my way to say, can I have a discount? I'm sorry, I probably sound like an absolute bitch about this, but it's just, But I also put it down to the fact that I've never had a credit card because I have this thing in my head
You
that...
have no credit.
No, I just have this thing in my mind that if I can't...
Sorry, you have Afterpay. You have this thing in your mind. Oh, it only cost me $12.
That's girl math.
7,000 times.
Yeah, but that's girl math. But my thing is if I can't pay for it, then I can't. That's why I don't have a credit card. It's I don't want to put something on that and then get charged but the reason I Afterpay is because then I don't think about it. It's well, if I pay $20 and I won't think about it, I won't think about the $20 in 2 weeks.
You haven't been with me when I've done it yet, but I did it just before we went away. So I went to pay with Amex and said, no, we don't take Amex. They charge us too much. Then that's all right, but I spent a fair bit. Am I going to get a discount? He goes, yeah, no worries, and gave me 10% off.
So you were what I was just saying.
No, but what I mean is Amex only charges 1% more than the other credit cards. He just gave me 10% off. And I did that horrible thing you know that most people that have Amex don't actually ask for a discount? But because you wouldn't take it, you would have got all my money. And now that you will only take another card, I asked for a discount you gave me, which was a bigger discount than what Amex charged. And he just looked at me and goes, And he was the owner of the store.
Yeah.
It's silly. There's a reason I like Amex, and it's mainly they've got really, really good protection for scamming and things like that. But there's also, if you buy something and within 3 or 4 or 5 months they drop the price, Amex will pay you the difference.
They'll price match it.
They'll price match it.
Yeah.
And also they extend the warranty of anything you buy. And I also get points. So those 3 things...
Yeah,
it's not a credit card because I have to pay it.
You have to pay it every month.
Every month, completely off, which I don't want a credit card. All my business cards are debit cards.
Yeah.
And the Amex is sort of like a debit card. You just have to pay their bill.
Actually, no, Jared and I do have a credit card, but
You're not in control of it.
I don't have it. I don't even have it. I don't even have it on my phone. I'm not allowed the credit card at all.
I understand that.
And the only reason that we do have the credit card is if we get a bill from our stupid bloody body corp, which don't even get me started on that. I cannot wait to buy a new house and not have to do
I was
going to
say something when you were buying it. I just thought you were so excited about it. And I did want to say, hey, body corps are a pain in the ass.
It was also our other option was buying an apartment which was going to have a body corp as well, and we couldn't afford a standalone
No, I was talking
house.
about body corps in general.
Yeah, but when we buy our next house, hell no, I will not be having a body corporate because it is just such a waste of money.
A body corp that charges so much and then does
nothing.
When you've got a problem, we'll look into it.
Or you do something about it. And it's
sorry, you're charging us this much a month? You look after it.
But so if we get I can't remember how often they charge us, but if that comes through and then in our joint account there to pay for all of our bills, if, we're a little bit short, we'll put that on the credit card. But that's what the credit card is for bills that if we're a little bit short, we just put that on the credit card. It's not for Bec to go on shopping sprees, and that's
No,
why
that would be dangerous.
That's why Bec is not allowed to have credit card.
I do have one credit card, but it's if you spend over a certain amount of money, I think it's if you spend over $500, you get 6 months interest free. So sometimes when I'm doing my budgeting, that's the blue card that you hardly ever use. You never use.
I've never used this card.
Like I bought my Apple laptop on it. I had 6 months to pay it off interest free, so I just use it like that.
It's pretty handy.
It's just handy. Like when I bought it, wasn't like our peak earning time, and by the time it came to it needed to be paid off, it was paid off for like a month early, and
that's handy.
So but I hardly ever use that card. It's only if I need to make a big purchase.
Well, I'm not allowed to be in charge of these kinds of things.
I understand that.
But you see, because my mentality is like, I'll buy a top.
It didn't cost me anything. It went on this piece of plastic.
No, because so if I buy like something that's like $80 and I put it on Afterpay, I pay $20 up front, and then like every 2 weeks it's going to charge me another like $20.
It still costs you $80.
But I don't think about it.
But once you put 20 things on Afterpay, you're now at $800.
Well, that happened to me the other week because I bought a bunch of concert tickets and I put them all on Afterpay, and then I checked my bank account and I was like, why do I have no money? And then went through my transaction and there was like all of these Afterpays, and I was like, what is all of this? And then I logged into Afterpay and was like, oh, that was all the concert tickets I bought.
I'm talking about the money. I haven't worked out how to. I've got to ring. So I'm in America at the moment, so I need to ring Amex in Australia. I don't know how to fight this, but warning, 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 Shutterstock are the biggest scam company in the world.
I saw that it already said they're not going to charge you next month. They sent an email.
They are charging.
No, but it said they're not going to.
I want to check that email because pretty much I needed a little bit of stock off them. I saw a thing, you could get 5 stock pictures, and which was not for commercial work, which was just for something I need to do for somebody else. I got it. It was like $49 US for the 5 pictures at the resolution I wanted. And I never thought I signed up for any repeat. And I saw a thing come up for $139.
Whoa, was it that much?
But there's still a $49 one, but then there was a new charge of $139 for my yearly subscription. I didn't sign up for a yearly subscription.
Wild.
So I went in and I've hit cancel.
Well, maybe that's what, because I saw an email saying you were being charged.
But then next month I get another $139 charge. So I've gone back in and there's got 2 different areas that they're charging me from. So I cancelled this one, but I never knew about this other one they've got running. So I went in to cancel it. And just before I hit cancel, I read the fine print and it says, we will charge you $488 if you cancel now immediately.
What? Why are they going to charge you that much for cancelling?
Because they reckon you have to pay the whole year. It's
No,
dodgy.
that's
No,
why.
it's dodgy as. And on their website, you go to customer service and it takes you to frequently asked questions. You go down to the bottom, I want to talk to somebody. You click it, it takes you back to frequently asked questions. It's a loop. They've got no phone numbers, no emails that you can talk to. Everyone should be kicking up about companies like this because this is just dodge. It's like what Adobe are doing with making it near impossible to cancel your Adobe subscription without talking to someone on the phone. And even when you talk to someone on the phone, they're trying as hard as they can to stop you. This has got to be illegal. Like, we go out of our way. Like, Bec and I do get annoyed when someone sends us a message. Also, we get something from PayPal saying someone cancelled their subscription.
No, they've
but they've also...
No, not that they've cancelled.
No,
if they've
I'm also
disputed.
saying, why did they go to PayPal to cancel it?
Just contact us.
No, couldn't have it any easier. Anybody who's subscribed goes into account. Big letters, unsubscribe.
I literally made our IT person
Make it bigger.
bigger.
And we still have people send us emails. Can you unsubscribe me? So don't you understand, like I understand on any platform, when you go to your account, that's all your billing and your subscriptions.
Yeah.
And anyway,
We're sounding like bitches.
Yeah, but what I mean is we've
try
tried
and
as
make
hard
it-
as
to make
we
it
can.
as simple.
So simple. If someone doesn't want to, they can click this one instantly out.
We try our hardest.
I
to
hate
make it
these
simple.
companies that do, like even when I cancelled Foxtel,
Oh yeah, they made that so hard.
So
Foxtel's
hard. Foxtel's
like cable.
not like a Netflix.
No, it's like I think that's like cable.
Oh, they got both streaming and cable. Yeah, satellite.
I think they call it cable in America.
Yeah, but satellite.
See, I'm like getting used to the American lingo since we're here.
You get used to the American lingos.
It's like when we got back today, I was like, God, it's hot out.
It was really funny. We were having hassle trying to check in.
Well, I was
place.
about to get to that. So also, yeah, like
And listening to Bec
problems
try to
with-
put on American accents so the robots could understand her.
Oh no, that wasn't even checking into this. This was when I was talking to American Airlines and I was trying to just get our because I booked our flights through Qantas, but they're
Before you
with
go
American.
So even the last flight, you agree it's a pain in the ass when they stick us in different seats. You wanted to talk to me about shit and you're in a different seat. You kept on tapping me on the head.
There was just a couple of things I needed to talk to you about.
Right, so it's all a pain in the ass.
Yeah, it was. But I had to call American because the confirmation code that Qantas give us, even though I booked American Airlines, but I booked it through Qantas, Qantas give them a confirmation code, and then American Airlines have a different one. So I had to call them, and I'm trying to get through this machine, and I'm like saying things. I'm like general inquiry, like seating inquiry, like confirmation, and it's like I didn't get that. And I'm like talk to someone. It's like I didn't get that, and I hung up and called back, and I get back to the machine, and I'm like talk to somebody. It's like oh, would you like to talk? I'm like yes, talk to somebody, please, and it's like. Okay, connecting you to an agent now. And I'm like, seriously, I've got to put on an American accent. I was telling one of the models.
So what happens if a Mexican rings up?
but I was telling the models this on the weekend and they were pissing themselves. They were like, I never even thought that would be a problem. And I was like, well, neither did I. But then I was like, why can't this machine understand me? And I was like, okay, I'll try and get with an American accent. And then it worked. And I got through to someone. And please don't be offended if that was a horrible American accent, but that's how I do one, I guess. But then I got through to someone.
Companies shouldn't have robots unless they have an out. So if you don't want to speak to a robot, press 1 now.
Yeah.
They should have an out.
But anyway, I eventually got
Because
through
there's
to
so many problems you have which a robot's never going to fix.
But
So
then-
instead of going through all of that crap, you should have a quick out. But companies don't care about customer support anymore. They say they do. Oh, please rate us too. But they actually don't. They don't want to spend a cent on staff that can help you out.
What really frustrated me was this place that we're in right now, where it's in like a service department. I don't know. That's what we call them in Australia. It's like I think they call them apart hotels in other parts of the world. So it's like it's an apartment.
It's an
but
apartment. We got
but it's not an
clothes and
Airbnb.
washing dryers.
Yeah,
We got separate
so-
rooms, we got a kitchen, fridge, all of
Yeah,
that.
so it's an apartment,
They don't
but
come
it's
in
not-
and clean it.
But it's not an Airbnb. It's not like someone owns it. It's
Yeah,
like
it's owned by
a hotel.
This whole building's owned.
Yeah, so and I think they call them apart hotels. But they didn't send us our apartment number or our...
It sent us an email, but it didn't have anything on it. We had to log in, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then, hang on, I'm just checking that we've been recording. Yeah, we are recording. They were like, oh, log in. And I was like, okay. And then I'm putting in Peter's email, wrong password, forget password, no email. I put in my email, wrong password, forget password, no email. And I'm like, I just want to log in and get our details and nothing's working, but you've sent me a confirmation code to this email and now you won't send me anything to reset the password. This is just frustrating. So I call and then I get put on hold and then it hangs up. And then I call back and again, the person was just like, oh, just give me a second, and then hung up on me.
And this was when we were getting on our plane, so you couldn't ring back.
Yeah,
but
and
then
then
when we landed, I went to that email, went through all of that, and didn't say anything about wrong passwords, just, we cannot find your booking.
Yeah, exactly. And then I call, and I was really frustrated at this point, and I said to the girl, I was like, look, I'm not having a go at you. Just at this point, I've just gotten off a flight. I'm really frustrated. Your system clearly doesn't work. Your system is saying that we don't have a booking, but I've got a confirmation code. She's like, oh, well, just log into the app. I'm like, yeah, well, I can't do that because I've entered the email and then hit forgot password, and I won't get a reset password link. Like, please, can you just tell me what our apartment number is and what our login number is? And she's like, oh, but you should just try the app. And I was like, seriously, I don't want to yell at you because I know you have protocol, but I've done this. Like, seriously, I'm at my wit's end. This is my confirmation code. This is the last name. Do you need, like, the credit card number it was booked with? Like, just tell me. She did. So.
But Bec made 3 phone calls, I made 1.
But I was the one that got the number.
No, I've got the number.
No, but
I can show you my number. It's sitting on the table over there. Remember I wrote it down? I think I got my number before you got your number.
I've got it in my notes. I went out the
Didn't you see me get my pen out, rip the heavy label off?
No.
That was so annoying.
No, because I was out at the front on the phone and then typed it into my phone.
I was inside on the phone.
Oh, yeah, well, I was out the front on the phone, so no, I didn't see you do that, but I was out the front on the phone.
But I rang the actual... And even when I saw on the app said, we have just been bought out by this company. We haven't transitioned everything properly. So I went back to our original booking, which was through bookings.com. And bookings.com actually had the phone number to this place.
Well,
Anyway, we got there.
Obviously, we checked in.
Still shouldn't have to do that.
No, I know. And this is like, we've already landed here and we still, like, I had the address, but I still don't have, like, what apartment number.
Do you wear wedges?
I know. We really need to stop doing this.
I'm going to give Doubletree a freaking negative.
Oh, now you're going to whinge again.
I'm going to whinge again.
Oh no, we need to be more positive. We need to be more positive.
No.
Oh,
you want positive talk?
I positively like watching American game shows.
Bec's watching... If she can't see modern game shows, she's going back to 1980s game shows and watching them.
It's just a channel. It's called, like, the Game Show channel.
I know, but last time we were in America, you were watching stuff from, like, the 80s.
No, because that was on the same channel. It's just a channel called the Game Show channel, and they just play it.
It's horrible.
I positively love that, and it's just whatever. And then I actually
like it because it keeps Bec out of my hair. It lets me just do what I want to do.
Yeah, I just sit here.
I don't have to listen to Taylor Swift.
And I love American ads. I get so excited.
Oh, I've still got to do that. I meant to do it when we were in New York. There was an ad came on for something. I can't remember what it was. And the ad might have run for like 10 seconds. Then there was 20 seconds of everything it's going to kill you with. I really want to record it because if you listen to it, it's like, you will die. It wasn't like you might die. It was, you will die.
Even when I got my nails done, whenever we were in LA, like a week or so ago, I said this to my nail tech, and she pissed herself. As she agreed, she's like, "Yeah, I don't know why we do this." Who would buy
something that, because they have to by law?
I know.
Say all the actual.
But even she agreed, and she is American. Like, she's lived in California her entire life, and she's like, "Yeah, I don't know why we." And I was like, "Australia, we do not do this." So for me, it's so wild, and I just find it funny.
I heard Joe Rogan said why.
Well, they have to, like, list it by law, but I just...
No, so you would say, why would you pay for an ad where more of the ad is about how it's going to kill you than how it's going to benefit you? So why would they even do that?
Yeah, why?
Because by them, if, say, Visor, let's just pick one company, puts $20 million or $30 million into CN or whatever news company, there's very little chance they're going to do a negative story about Pfizer. So they'll lose all their money from advertising.
But then the ads are saying they're going to kill you.
Yeah, but they're not about selling that product. They're just making sure that the news doesn't say negative things about their company, about all their products.
Yeah, but the ads are saying it's going to kill you.
Yeah, but you just don't buy that one. You take all the other ones. I know. I find it weird.
I don't know. I actually find it really, I don't know, it's my little amusement, and I'm sorry, I don't mean to sound like I'm rude or anything. It's just my little amusement time is when ads come on during my game shows.
I think in America it's safer because I think everybody understands that doctors and everyone's are getting kickbacks from pharma companies.
And this might kill you.
But in Australia, I don't think.
No, we don't know.
No, but what I mean is, whenever I go to a doctor, they're always trying to give me something. I say, I don't want it. What else do I do? They're just pushing. I think you need I really reckon they purposely read your blood pressure wrong, because when he reads it, it is so much different to when I read it.
I think you need to find a different doctor.
Yeah, I do need to.
My doctor is amazing. She's like even when I went to the doctor last, and she was like, "Well, now do you like? Well, you've come all the way here. Like, are you up to date with your flu shot?" And I was like, I don't get those. Like I don't get those. And then a week later, she gets the flu. I know.
No, you shouldn't know. You got over it. If you had the flu shot, you wouldn't go over it because. Yeah, but still. But I was like,
look, I really rarely get sick. I'm generally extremely. Yes, actually, for everyone playing at home, obviously you can hear I am better. But
no, 100%. It's still got a bit of croak.
Yeah, I do. But I'm still.
You were coughing up green shit the other day.
I'm a hell of a lot better. But the fact that my doctor doesn't push like, oh, you need this, oh, you need to take this, and even if I bring up like my anxiety or like my depression, she's not like pushing me to like take meds for that. Like she just
says take red wine.
She's just like, oh well, like, you know, should we like put you on like a mental health plan? Do you want to? And I'm like, no, I don't want to take antidepressants because I was on those, and yeah, I wasn't feeling anxious or depressed, but I wasn't feeling anything. I was just like, hello.
Yeah, there's another.
Yeah, so I don't want to take that.
Model I work with a lot that, and when I found out they had her on lithium, like, come on, she's no way. Yeah.
But my doctor doesn't push me to like get a vaccine or go on medication. So I think you need to find another doctor, Peter. Because I
know, but in Australia it's a bit hard at the moment because I don't know, the good doctors are fully booked. They won't take new customers.
Well, yeah, my doctor, she won't take. And so even when I made an appointment, they were like, "Are you an existing?"
Yeah, the really good doctors won't take on new customers.
I've been seeing her since I was like 13 or 14.
Well,
I'm 32 now, so I've been seeing her for a while.
I grew up, mum and dad had a family doctor. I grew up with them. That was all fine. They were based in Heathmont. So followed that right through. Then the last family doctor, he then left them and went to like a super clinic, which is more like an emergency check.
Like a bulk
the one in Ringwood. There's like a bulk bin super clinic.
Oh, so, like near
Costco. Right. Anyway, so he went there. So when I rang up to make an appointment with him, because I don't really get sick very often. So
I know the place to check my
right. Yeah. So I rang up and, if you want to see a particular doctor, you got to pay more. I said, I don't care. And when I went there, it was still like not seeing a doctor that knew you. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It just felt like...
No, I get that. Whereas when I go to mine, like, because I've been seeing her since I was like 13 or 14 and...
Well, I then found...
I can't do math. What's that? I'm 32 now. If I was like 13...
13 to 32?
Yeah, what's that?
Come on. 13 is 10 to 23. So 33 is 20, less 1 is 19.
So I don't know.
You can do it the round that way.
Yeah, probably.
Or you can get a stick and draw it in sand. Anyway.
But I've been seeing her for 19 years, so she knows me, and it's...
Well, I've been seeing this guy for maybe 5 years, and I've just noticed more and more that everything is fix it with drugs.
They
And
also
my
want to do
old
so many
doctor-
blood tests with you.
Oh, yes. Monthly free. Oh, this figure's not right. Can you go do another blood test? You called him the vampire.
I did, because
And
I
I'd
feel
go
like
there, and the reason he wanted another blood test, he didn't even mention it on the next blood test. It was, there's a new problem now. Well, none of those problems ever came to anything. I don't know,
you told me to get one. I still haven't.
I still think you're at the age where you should have an overhaul, like a full brain scan.
No.
No, they won't find anything there.
No,
Maybe.
exactly. And if they take a blood test, I mean, it's probably just going to come back as red wine anyway. So I just think it's kind
That's all right. I'll come back with a price per bottle for your wine.
No.
No, but you had your other thing done, that was amazing. I didn't know they changed that, and they should have.
Yeah.
Anything that's uncomfortable and embarrassing for people,
Yeah.
people aren't going to do. And talk about smear tests.
Yeah, so
And
for women,
as-
like a thing that obviously every woman
I grew up
should
with,
do.
we used to call it a sea scrape. Well, that's literally how bad it is for a woman. Would you say a sea scrape would be a better description?
It's really not
Invasive.
I know.
not
I know a lot of the people that listen to this podcast are males, but as a woman, you do really need to go and have the test done every couple of years, because it is so important. Just to make sure that you...
No, but if they find that cancer early, it's fully curable.
So it's really important for women
it's like
to do
skin
that.
cancer.
But it's also, as a woman, oh my God, it's so I'm not going to go into the details for you guys of how
Hang on,
uncomfortable
your
it is.
experience in waxes sound worse.
Oh yeah, that's also uncomfortable as well. But like,
Well, that's why us men don't get waxing done.
Us women do some things, okay? We do lots
For
of
men.
things. Well,
Although the other one isn't. But
no, I get wax mostly for myself. Like I just
anyway, the funniest thing is all of a sudden it's changed. It's now gone to like a COVID test.
Yeah. So
You
when
just
I went to
self-swab yourself.
Yeah. So when I was at my doctor the other week, and she was looking up, and she was like, because she was like.
It's about time you haven't done one for a while.
What I went there for took like 2 minutes, and then she was like, well, I feel bad that you've driven all the way. So she was just kind of like finding, like, I want to make like your time here worthwhile. And then she was like, oh, you're actually due for
Blah, blah.
your pap smear. And I was like, oh, God. Because in my head, I'm like, I don't want to have to, it's not. And then she's like, so it's changed now. And that she gets the thing, and then she's like, so bathroom's out the door around the corner, and you just
Take this broomstick and put the broomstick
and she's like, it's just like a COVID test, but down there. And I just pissed myself laughing. I was like, I love the way that you're so like casual about it. But I was like, that's so much more comfortable than...
It's also with dentists. I think they go out of their way to create pain.
No,
Surely in the years the dentistry's been done. No, so when I had that split tooth...
Again, you need to find better people.
But I went to our family dentist. I can't help it that my dentist passed away because he was 90.
Yeah, well,
And
fine.
then...
Go to mine. You might have to travel more, but mine's great.
Yeah, well, I'll never go back to this one again. Never in a million years.
Yeah, you might have to travel to Heidelberg, but like, mine's amazing. He
was so pissed off. I had only one filling, and that's because I had a chipped tooth from when I was really young. And he just dug like freaking crazy to find another hole. He couldn't.
Yeah, see, like mine, again, I've been going to him since I moved back to Australia after not America, from Saudi Arabia. He knows that I cannot stand needles in my mouth, and half of my teeth are fillings. Like I just was genetically unblessed with bad teeth.
This dentist was just like hell bent. Someone your age, and like my teeth are stained. Like I'm 60 odd, and I used to smoke, used to drink lots of coffee. He was hell bent. We've got to find a filling somewhere, and just couldn't. Even X-rayed and couldn't find anything.
So it was like my dentist, like he will like look around, and pretty much every time I go to the dentist, I'm expecting to have to get a filling because I just have really shit teeth. Like I brush my teeth properly. I do,
different.
but I literally just have really fucking shit teeth. And sorry for swearing.
Yeah, but I think about if, like,
But
mum always had problems with her teeth. I can't remember Dad, but my brother and sister, like, both of them are, very minimal, like 1-2 fillings in their entire life. So
Jared
I don't know.
Jared had his first filling at like 30, and he's 34 now, and he had his first one. It's like, and you know how straight Jared's teeth are. He's never had braces.
I don't look at him that closely.
He's never had braces, and he's just got
I had braces.
But Jared, and he's just got, Jared's a, anyway, some people are, but I'm not. And I just expect, but then
Did you have braces?
No.
So Jared didn't.
No.
So you're equal.
No, but mine are shit. But I'm so used to getting food, but my dentist knows I hate needles. And so if I do need a filling, he knows that I don't like them, and he'll ask me like, do you want me to numb you? I know you don't, and I'll be like, no. And he's like, okay, well, if it does get too much, just put your hand up and I'll numb you. But this is like, that's...
So you have to tap out.
Yeah, I've got
it's
to
like UFC.
Yeah, I've got to like tap out and be like, all right, too much. But the amount of times I don't do that, but then if he's had to do like something on like the molars where there's like more nerves and things, he's like, no, I'm sorry, I do have to numb you for this. But if it's something in the front, he's like, all right, and I just cop it because I know how I just breathe and I just kind of like meditate and get through.
The needles don't bother me. The numbness afterwards like kills.
No, I don't. I don't want the.
Some old dentist told me what that is. He said, yeah, I said, like, the numbness hurts like really bad for 2 or 3 hours after. The needle didn't hurt me at all, but the numbness has this weird pain I used to hate. So I used to say, if you don't need to, because I had too many teeth in my mouth, so I would have had like, I reckon 20 teeth pulled. Not because I was off, it's just because I had 2 sets of wisdom teeth. Oh. And they all say, no, you can't have that. Sorry, I went into hospital and had 4 taken out, and then 5 years later, you want to take another 4 out?
Maybe
where did they come from?
Maybe you had mine, because...
You don't have wisdom teeth. You're not very wise.
I know.
That's why.
So I can't remember how old I was, but I went to the and like my dentist did an X-ray, and he was like, "Huh," and he was like, "Really?" And I was like, "What?" And he's like,
"So you stuffed your teeth in my mouth, you bitch."
He was actually like confused, and he was like, "You," but he's like, "I have seen this before, but you're a really lucky person. You don't have wisdom teeth." And I'm like, "What at all?" And he's like, "Nope," and like showed me the X-ray, and he's like, "See, nothing." And I'm like, oh, thank God.
Well, I had my baby teeth wouldn't fall out, so they had to pull most of my baby teeth out over a period of time. And then they had to pull them out, and I had to have braces because they wouldn't fit in my mouth, and the wisdom teeth again.
Mm-hmm. Maybe you took my wisdom. Thank you. Thank you for doing that for me. It's very nice of you. I didn't have them, though.
You just made me think of something, though.
Why are we getting so medical? This is so weird.
So surreal. Checking into this place. Our code for the door and to get in is the same as
I don't know how this is related,
I'm not going to say the numbers, but it's the same as my old bank account number to a point. It's the same as my safe numbers that I type into my safes.
Yeah.
I was like, I can easily remember this number because this is a number. So it's a 6-digit number. It's like, how could you fluke a 6-digit number that's identical to your safe numbers?
Yeah, I don't know how that was related to what we were talking about, but
it's not 0000000.
But yeah, that was, and like Peter's not lying, because then he like showed Bec on his phone.
On
he
my
was
phone,
like, "This
is my safe numbers."
And I was like, "No, that's like actually
crazy.
Weird. This is weird."
It's weird.
I think that's your ESPNs.
Yes.
This has been a really odd podcast. I don't know where we've been going with it. I don't know. We've been talking about dental and medical shit.
I'm just worrying about this a little bit.
Oh.
You didn't check batteries first.
How
long have we got to go?
Like 9 minutes.
All right, so
Do
we
you
should
want me
be
to
fine.
change it?
No, we should be fine for 9 minutes.
Are you sure?
Should we? Oh, burp, sorry.
Gross.
You made me. I'm just going to top up. I was going to talk cameras.
Oh, well, I'm scared this is flashing. Should we just like...
We'll just watch it. If it drops out, we can quickly change it.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So you're going to say something while I get a drink, or are you just going to sit there?
So
like
while
that?
Peter gets a drink, I found it really funny. Last night I was looking for something to watch and there was a movie on called Not Another Teen Movie. It's like this crap movie from early 2000s that's taking the piss out of teenage movies. I used to love it when I was like 10, 12 years old. Would watch it like almost religiously. I pretty much know every word to that movie. And then we were watching it last night and they started like changing.
They censored it.
They do this like really cheesy song before they have the prom and they changed the word. Like I know every word to that and they changed it, which there's a part that it is really gross, but like they changed the wording.
So
and I
what
was
was
like,
the wording?
well, so part of the thing is like,
You got to tell people what the wording was.
so one of the main characters, she wants to sleep with her brother, which is really gross, and and then in the song she's like, so what if we have the same mother tonight? I'm gonna F my brother. Like, yeah, it's really gross. But then they changed it to something or other, my brother, tonight I'm gonna find my lover. And I'm like, that's not the words. I know the words are extremely wrong. And then there's another part where
Is this
some
a porn
people...
movie you're watching?
No, but then there's another part where people are talking about, like, shitting on people's chests. Like, it's a really...
What movie were you watching?
the one we're watching.
Well, I didn't really watch. I was editing.
Well, I was... But it's just... It's really wrong and it's just... Anyway, they fully cut out the part about talking about, like, shitting on people's chests. Which...
So they should.
Yeah, I mean, like, I know it's disgusting, but it's more the fact that, like...
No, they shouldn't.
No,
the movie
you're
was...
cutting... that's...
No, I'm joking about... Sorry, the movie was fine when it was written. It was fine when it was released.
Yes, it's disgusting. Yes, it's wrong. But this was the early...
It's the movie.
But this was the early 2000s, and it's meant to be wrong. It's meant to be crass.
So what would
would
they do with movie 43?
Well, exactly. Movie 43 is absolutely crass and the same
so
thing.
Wrong. Everything in it's wrong, but it
Hugh
makes
Jackman's
it so
got, like,
funny.
a
Balls
ball
on his
sack
neck.
on
his neck.
Yeah, and
dandruff.
again, there's also like shitting on people's chests, and then
and-
there's like the cat that's like obsessed and like
The cat.
doesn't the cat want to like sleep with the...
The cat wants it like it's a Garfield type cat and wants to sleep with its owner, but the cat's a cartoon, the owner's real. And then the cat's masturbating with a shower brush up its ass.
Yeah, it's
but then
like-
holding a picture of his owner. Like, sorry, what am
Sorry, Peter and I watched some really messed up things.
If you haven't seen movie 43,
It's
It's-
only watch it if you've got like...
if you've got
messed
you
up
will
sense of
see
humour.
some of the biggest actors in the world play the most disgusting roles in the world. Like it is, even Jared loved it.
Jared loved it because I was
It
like...
is just so funny.
But it's stupid.
And they have ad breaks, and one of the ad breaks
humour.
is about tampons, and it's about swimming in the ocean. If your tampon isn't good enough, sharks are going to eat you.
Like, it's
And
stupid
then it's
crass
Apple
humour.
ads. The Apple ads are absolutely incredible.
But please do not watch it if you don't get
Yeah.
stupid crass humour. If you can handle stupid crass humour.
It's really stupid crass humour, but you've got Hugh Jackman, you've got
Anna Faris.
Aaron Faris.
Is Gwyneth Paltrow in it?
Yeah, Gwyneth Paltrow's in it. There's from Sin City.
Jessica Alba?
Jessica Alba's in it. Remember Jessica Alba?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's so many...
There's so many really big name people in it. It's
Dennis Quaid.
Dennis Quaid.
He's like one of the main characters. And it's just stupid and crass, so please do not...
We'll put a link for you, but
No, I don't want to put a link. Just don't watch movie 43 unless you have... unless you have our sense of humour, you will not get it and you'll probably be mortified. But...
it's sort of like 6 or 7 mini movies in a movie, but they all link together because it's someone trying to sell his movie ideas to a big production, to Hollywood. But it's really
dumb. It's just
funny.
dumb. It's dumb, and it's
so
really, it's
Hugh
really
Jackman. Who's he dating?
I can't
Can't you remember? No, she's super big. It's like someone like Meryl Streep or someone.
I even think she might be in it.
I think, yeah. But anyway, it's full of really, really big actors, and it is so wrong. It's so, I've never laughed so much in my life.
Emma Stone, Stephen Merchant, I don't know who that is, Richard Gere, Dennis Quaid, Seth MacFarlane, Hugh Jackman, Kate Winslet.
Kate Winslet, that's what I was thinking of.
Naomi Watts, Anna Faris, Chris Pratt.
Yeah. Anyway, it's so wrong. It's right. But if you are very
Kate
sensitive,
Bosworth.
if you're sensitive, maybe not watch it.
Justin Long. It's Uma Thurman. Kristen Bell.
I can't remember Uma Thurman's skit.
Anyway, it's got lots of wrong shit. Just don't watch it but. Not Another Teen Movie is wrong as well, but then the fact that they censored it just kind of, I was like...
What about, there's a couple of very wrong movies. Tropical Thunder.
I've never seen it.
Oh,
we've already brought this up on the podcast.
I know, but you can't get much. And I think Blazing Saddles is still...
We've also brought that up, and everyone's had a go at me that I've never seen those two.
I'll show you the one scene in Blazing Saddles, all right?
Okay.
All right. So we'll do the one little bit of photography.
Oh, okay. Well, do we have enough time? Because
I'll quickly spit out.
All right, because I'm just scared about these mics.
No, we'll just watch it. As soon as the lights go off, we're dead.
Okay. Go on, your butt.
So I have had the chance to use the latest Hasselblad X2D Mark II.
Hated it.
I would never buy it myself, personally. So if I said the good things, like I know the image stabilizing is amazing. That's for landscape photographers or still life. So you couldn't use it with a model because they're not stabilized. The model's going to move. So it's all blur.
Unless you ask them to hold.
For 2 seconds?
Hold.
Hold. Yeah, well, I don't know hold photographer. The menu system's great. The holding it's really, really nice. The viewfinder and the back screen, they've improved that amazingly. The focus peaking's still a bit sloppy. They still have nothing in the viewfinder to help you with exposure. So you don't have histogram, you don't have overexposure warnings. You have literally nothing to help you. So you've got to shoot something and look at a picture to get any type of warning. But my biggest thing, the in-camera sharpening doesn't seem to be as bad as the previous model. So it still feels, because my test was I actually got my 80mm off my H6 and put it on an adapter and put it on this. And it was a tiny bit sharper than my H6, but not enough to pee me off, whereas the previous one was a lot sharper and I didn't like it. My biggest thing is for me is the blackout time, and the people at the workshop when I shot it, I said, all right, so watch, click black. Now it's not black. Like, even though I can shoot at 2 frames a second, I can only see 1 frame a second.
Yeah, you even did, because you were like, you can't see the back of my... And I heard you were like, okay, I'm going to click and I'm going to count down the blackout time. And I heard you do...
The blackout time is just revolting. I don't understand why Hasselblad have gone down the megapixel thing, because we don't need 100 megapixels unless... All right, if you're shooting wildlife, but the Hasselblad's not a wildlife camera. We don't need to crop. So this is the thing that I don't understand. At 50, so all they've done, I felt the blackout time was longer than the X1D Mark II, which I don't even like. Because when I shoot with that, I have to literally keep both eyes open, look through the viewfinder and look through this eye, because I go click and see nothing for so long in the viewfinder, I've missed my next shot. And it's normally that click, click. That second click is my shot.
Like, if you're a landscape photographer, it obviously doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Landscape's fine. Streets, like architectural
But for your emotive portraits and
And
fashion...
I was extremely, like every single person who has reviewed the camera, not one person has mentioned the blackout time. And I reckon it's worse. The other thing is I actually rang up I contacted one of the reviewers who's also a Hasselblad ambassador, and I asked him about two things. I said, so what's the ISO like and what's the blackout time? He said, oh, I don't know. I said, you just did a friggin' review for 1 hour on YouTube talking people into buying this, and you don't even know how long the blackout time was or how what the ISO's like. So you just paid to do this shit, and it really pees me off because...
And that's why you will never do that shit.
That's why if I'm ever talking about a product on anything I do, it's because I like it.
You will never just
about something. We get so many emails off companies to do stuff. We got approached by Nan Light recently, and I just said to him, look...
Drop it off, and if I like it...
Drop it off, I like it, I'll use it.
And I'm
not telling you to give it to me, but if you drop it off, and I shot Anna Band's video using their lights.
It says Anna.
Anna. Well, it used to be Anna Band.
It was never that, anyway.
Well, it was. You had to type Anna Band to find it.
Well, that's still the...
Anyway. Shot Anna's latest album with it, because that's video and the constant lights work well. The problem with constant light, you put a constant light in Beck and she goes, I can't see you.
Oh, sorry, I have sensitive eyes.
Right. So I shot the video using that, and I thought, these lights are friggin' a bit cool. I shot a bit more, and I've done 3 videos for YouTube, and we did a big, or haven't put it up yet, a big tutorial for Inspire using them. And I actually really, really like them. And when we get back, I'm actually going to say to them, the really big light, the super expensive big light, I don't really need that, but I'm happy to buy the other 2 lights. Or if you want me to use them, I don't know, I'll just put it to them. If they want me to use a big light, they're going to have to just leave it in the studio. When you want it back, take it back. The small lights, I was looking at the Godox panels, but I like these things better than the Godox panels.
You have been really liking those panels.
Sorry?
You have been liking those
Yeah,
panels.
no, nobody's seen, one of the tutorials we're putting up on Inspire shortly, we're going to put the one section of the tutorial up on YouTube, which we don't normally do. We don't normally show it and Inspire in full on YouTube.
I didn't know that's how you've edited it. But...
No, you've still got to do the intro and outro, remember? Anyway, so something's going to Inspire, which is 3 separate videos. I'm just taking the middle video and putting it on YouTube, also for the reason of YouTube, the money out of YouTube is just not even worth doing anymore. So we have to turn the reason we're doing YouTube as some type of advertising or promotion for our own product, because the time it takes us to do a YouTube and the effort and their return of $100, it's just not even
worth it.
They've changed it. They used to pay really well. They've just screwed all of us so badly.
So it's really, we're actually losing money.
We're losing money. We're losing a lot of money. We pay the models money, so we don't even get a quarter of what we pay the models back.
Yeah, and then also Peter's time, my time, and then answering comments and all the editing. And so we're actually losing money with YouTube now, which sucks, but we will
use
still
it as
do
a promotional
YouTube.
tool for our own channel. And
we'll still put some stuff on there, but it's...
Yeah, the one I'm going to put up, they're going to see how we gone from a lighting, I thought, this is a bit flat and boring. And then we ended up with this awesome Sin City type of lighting at the end, which was
cool.
Even though Anna wanted fans.
I don't mean to be snobbing, it's just Casey is my best friend's texting me with some gossip.
Oh, so sorry everyone out there.
Well, no, we're like...
Casey is just so more important than you. Beck can't just be 1 hour without Casey.
No, it's just...
It's anyway.
Gossip.
we're about to lose power on them.
We are as well.
Right.
But also, I have some fresh gossip. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to snub you.
She's snobbing us all.
No, I didn't mean to.
And please, if there's anything you want us to talk about, please leave it in the description.
Comments
or whatever. Yeah, it'd help us. Just the odd question would make it easier than us just go, oh, what's on Netflix this week? Oh no, we cancelled that. We can't.
No, I don't know. Maybe we won't talk about medical shit. I don't know
medical
why.
stuff.
This was an odd podcast.
Why would you talk about internals on the podcast? You frigging...
Well, I did actually.
You did actually.
Anyway, sorry for like a kind of weird podcast.
We're in Florida. That might be the
we're in
problem.
Miami, which I find kind of weird.
Well, isn't that Florida?
It is in Florida, but that's a state. We're in the city. Anyway.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Oh my God. No, I've got to do this.
All right.
Imagine just walking down the streets of Miami at 11 o'clock.
Yep.
And all of a sudden there's someone walking towards you. You sort of recognise the face and you see him staring at you back. And it's someone that used to hire my studio off me like 9 years ago. And he goes, Peter. I said, Niv.
Oh, and because I don't know this person, you were just like, oh, how are you? And I was like, I don't know this person.
He was the Sonos, like the speakers. He was Australian, his company was the Australian distributor of Sonos in Australia. And then he sold it back to Sonos and made trillions. Anyway.
Oh, anyway, I didn't know him, but it was very surreal.
Freaky.
And I think we've said it before, but again, if that ever happens to you, if you ever see us out and about, please don't be shy.
Say hi.
Say hi.
We'll snob you.
No, we won't. Just don't be an asshole. If you ever see us out and about, say hi.
You snobbed the other girls today.
Who?
The 2 girls that came up and approached us.
Because they wanted money for something. No.
Autistic kids, yeah.
Just
Anyway,
if you
finish
ever
it.
see
We're
us,
going to run out.
If you ever see us, say hi. And if you want us to talk about things, please just let us know. But for now, we will say bye and we'll see you when we're in Dallas next week. Sorry for the weird podcast. Bye.